I remember when my wife called me and said, I just spoke with the doctor, I'm coming home, let's go for a ride. So we went over to the park and she said, I spoke to the doctor, you have Alzheimer's. And I just remember crying, just weeping. I was 51 when this was going on. You're diagnosed with a disease that affects your memory, your executive functions, and your multitasking ability. So making a cup of coffee or making a bowl of oatmeal can actually be strenuous, cognitively. So I try to use those things to exercise my brain. In the later stages of Alzheimer's, someone might look at this and say it's an apple. Or they might say it's a spoon, but they don't know what it's used for. I'm not at that stage, but for me, I have to say, okay, this is a big teaspoon, it goes where the big teaspoons go, like that. I was a software developer, so I did a lot of technical work, and so I was finding it very difficult to keep up with people. I was finding it difficult to remember things, conversations, the details of conversations. And the doctor said, Jeff, it really would be in your best interest to retire. My father is 86 years old. My mom's 76 years old. A month before I was officially diagnosed with Alzheimer's, they moved in. So now we live in this home where my wife is basically the sole breadwinner in the home. My father has Alzheimer's, I have Alzheimer's. We do things like puzzles together and Lincoln Logs that kind of exercises his mind. You want to find a few more for me?
Yes.
The little ones, yeah. I see the way that my dad struggles with things because of the Alzheimer's. It's difficult to watch sometimes because you're kind of looking at the way the disease is progressing in someone that you love dearly, but also at the same time knowing that this is me in a few years. My daughter said, Dad, you're gonna forget me. I don't know if I'm going to lose the ability to remember people's faces or names because it affects everybody differently. And what breaks my heart is what my family is going to go through if that ever happens.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
How are you? How was your day?
The way I dealt with it was I researched. I went online, I went to a support group immediately through the Alzheimer's Association. This disease is different with everybody. Some people, they say the natural is 4 to 8 years. We're year 2. So he may live another 2, he may live 4, he may live 6, we don't know.
I've got like tons of pictures of me kissing the girls.
Because you always kiss them.
You never know when the last time it'll be. Gotta get the kisses and hugs.
I cried a lot. In the very beginning, I would say probably, maybe the first 6 months. It was extremely difficult. I said I was gonna cry. Not only seeing what the disease is going to do to him, but what it's going to do to my kids, my in-laws. My mother-in-law has to watch not only her husband with this disease, but her son. Then I started thinking, oh my gosh, financially, my husband is now making 13% of what he was making a year. I have 2 kids still in college. We have this home. I have my in-laws. Like, how am I going to do this on my salary? So I got a second job working for a real estate agent at home. And then just yesterday, I got a waitressing job. I'm a fighter. I am definitely a fighter. I have to hold this family together.
I feel like now we cherish the time together more. Like when we have our family dinners.
You make homemade meatballs?
Yes.
These are the ones that I make.
You think about it as an old people's disease. Like, I've never heard anybody his age having it.
I think that's the biggest misconception is people really don't fully understand this disease. You need to cherish your family in every single moment.
Time's not on my side. I don't have that luxury any longer. We do all we can to get together. Those moments are precious to us.
We're doing what the doctor said. Don't wait. Anything you want to do, get out there and do it. So that's what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
What do we always say?
We're preparing for the worst and praying for the best.
Hello Today fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.